Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and I was live streaming today morning on YouTube, and I was running a very wild team, crazy triple flyer team. Now previously I brought you double flyer team ABA style with Mantine and Gligar and Superior in the middle. Now this is going to be all flyers, Mandibuzz, Mantine and Gligar. I'm running Mantine in the lead and Gligar and Mandibuzz at the back. Now definitely very weak against those Magnezones, Registeels, and even Carbink. Now, if you see stuff like Magnezones, you're dead, right? But other than those things, this team is pretty strong against a lot of the team compositions, a lot of the Pokemons. And if you guys joined my live stream today morning, I went like first set was 3-2 and second set was 3-2. Third set was 4-1. Second last set was 2-3, and the final set was, I guess, 3-2. Yeah, so I was pretty fine with this team. Yep, triple flyer team. And yeah, before we start the video, I want to thank everybody for 1000 subscribers, and I want to request everybody, if you haven't subscribed the channel yet and if you like the contents, then please do subscribe the channel and leave a like and comment on the video, and do join our Discord server. If you want to be the channel member, then do check out the membership perks. So without any further ado, let's start the battles. Now moving on to first game, there you go. Carbink, not good for us, and I don't have Water Pulse. Now I change into Water Pulse after this game, after this battle, I switch into Water Pulse, and there we go. We kind of sack our Mantine and we take the move and then come in with our Gligar, and there you go. Our opponent brings in the Fighter against our Flyer. These all battles were done in live stream, and there we go. I shield the Leaf Blade because I know 2 Leaf Blades is going to be enough from Gallade, and you're going to see how much damage a Leaf Blade is going to do, even though if it's not Shadow. There you go. This one is going to do cool amount of damage. And yeah, so we throw another Aerialist, and let's see if they decide to shield this one or not. Now if they shield this, they will go 2 shields down. So yeah, they didn't shield, and they coming back with their Carbink. Now this was really good for us because both our Pokemon are not good against Carbink, right? So I go for Dig straight, and I know if they don't throw the energy, I will get to another Dig, and we get the dig in time, and I think they're forced to shield here, but they don't shield, which is even great for us, and it's gonna be the Ninja Turtle Chestnut. That's gonna be its nickname. Well, the nickname is longer than the original name, Chestnut Ninja Turtle, but let's call it Ninja Turtle. And I know I've already won this game after seeing this Chestnut, and yeah, it's a GG. So moving on to another battle, it's going to be Mantine against Abomasnow. Now there you go, weak against ice. Both our Pokemon are weak against ice. So Mantine is not weak against ice, it's only neutral. It's also water there. So they're throwing the Weather Ball here. It's all gonna be Aerial Ace and Weather Ball games. But if they decide to go for Energy Ball, that would be doing more damage. So let's see if they decide to go for the Energy Ball. They didn't shield the first Aerial Ace. Now I'm going straight for Aerial Aces. And no risking here. Not risking anything, because I either want to grab a shield at least or take this thing out, because I've got Mantine and Mandibuzz and Gligar at the back. They come in with their Gligar, keeping some health in their Abomasnow. I come in with my Mandibuzz. Now let's go, triple flyer team. And yeah, you guys can run this team. I found Magnezones, I guess 1 or 2 Magnezones today morning during my all sets, and I just lost, I guess, Magnezone. I mean Magnezone, Shadow Magnezone, to be honest. I need to be honest with you guys, right? Team is definitely weak against Magnezone. Now even against Gligar, Magnezone does wild amount of damage from that Wild Charge. And one of the battle, I made a mistake not shielding Wild Charge. Now, okay, let's get into this battle here. Now, I was already calculating that I have a lot of health still in my Mantine to be able to handle that Aerialist, but they couldn't get to the Aerialist from the Gligar, and it was a Poliwrath at the back. Now they will throw the Icy Wind here. Even though this is going to be debuffed, it's still going to do a lot of damage, but I'll get debuffed again. since they will throw Icy Wind again. And I'm definitely gonna shield this. So it's only their Poliwrath, and this is still not gonna be enough because we're heavily debuffed here. And the thing is, they're still like forced to throw there, so I tried to catch. And yeah, I had already won this game, and this was just the second battle today morning's live stream. And I was like pumped up. Hey, let's go! Triple Flyer is doing the job here. Let's go! And it's kind of hard. Every day I need to change the team for, you know, content, for for live streams. And I am doing that with my current main account, so it's kind of hard. Shadow Dragonite. Now, a lot of Shadow Dragonite are paired with Empoleon, right? They need a very good answer against Alolan Ninetales, and Empoleon is amazing answer for that, Alolan Ninetales. And they go double shield there. I'm not gonna shield here. I'm gonna let my Mantine go. And now here, what I'm thinking is, even if they throw superpower, I'm gonna tank my Mandibuzz, because Mandibuzz is a tank. And yeah, I don't want to invest the shield. That is why I come here with my Mandibuzz that throw the superpower, and they come in with the Poliwrath. So this was the CMP for the move. Now I'm gonna shield the Icy Wind. Let's go for the Aerialist. This is not gonna be like the normal damage. We're debuffed. And let's go for another one. We'll get to there early because the Aerialist is energy efficient move. And let's see if they decide to come in with their Dragonite. And it was a Venusaur at the back, so it's looking good for us now because we can go for Aerialist, and they are forced to throw the move here. They are definitely forced to throw the move here. And I tried to snipe with Aerialist, but good catch by my opponent there. But they would still need like multiple moves. Even if they throw the Sludge Bomb, one would not be enough against Mandibuzz, because you know why? Mandibuzz is tank. Let's go to another battle. It's going to be Frostlass. Alright, so again, ice. I'm seeing a lot of ice. Double weak to ice at the back. And yeah, Mandibuzz and Gligar. So, and I was really hoping them to shield this one. I knew that was going to be Avalanche. I didn't shield it, and they didn't shield. I was like, come on, this is Water Pulse. You need to shield this. And they didn't shield. Now I'm going to shield this because I'm like very weak to ice at the back, right? So let's just go for the Aerialist. Now I was hoping don't shield. Even though if it's not enough for a KO, it puts them very low. And they're now out. Now ice is gone, right? So they bring their Empoleon. I come in with my Mandibuzz. Now I pressed Dark Pulse there. I tank one Hydro Cannon. It was DCMP. And let's go for the Dark Pulse. And they shielded. Now I'm... Okay, so they are weak against Flying at the back, maybe. Or weak against Dark. I don't know. And I was guessing it was Poliwrath at the back. Yeah. So if I tank any move, I'm gonna be out here. So I let my Mandibuzz go. And come in with my Mantine, I guess. Yeah, I come in with my Mantine and throw the Water Pulse. I don't risk throwing Aerial Ace. I just throw the Water Pulse to guarantee the knockout for that guy. And it was the Mantine. It was their Mantine. Now, this was not looking good for us, right? The whole gameplay I did there was guessing Poliwrath at the back. Keeping shield in play. That's how I was going, and I kind of called it. It was Aerial Ace, and I really hoped they would shield this one. They didn't shield, and again I tried to call, and it was the Water Pulse, which did heavy damage. Now, if I had shielded that one and went for the Aerial Ace, I would have won that game. You see that? That's a little mistake by me there. So GG's. And moving on to another game, it's gonna be Umbreon, and when it's Umbreon, you just gotta think, okay, they've got something very strong against Poliwrath at the back, right? Or very strong against Alolan Ninetales at the back. That's what I was thinking. Let's see what they've got at the back. And I'm just throwing my water pulses here. Now, if I go for just water pulse, they will be able to outpace me for those foul plays, and final second foul play will knock us out. Now, what I was calculating is just go for the water pulse. Now, when they're low, just go for the aerial ace, and they still had a lot of health, and this aerial ace would not knock them out, and they will reach to their foul play. There we go. And now I know that after one they will get to another foul play, so I'm gonna come in with my Mandibuzz and tank the foul play and get ahead on energy, because with Snarls against this dark type Pokemon, I'm gonna get to more energy than the wing attacks from Gligar. So it's gonna be the baby of Skeledirge. Alright, Fuecoco is gonna be the grandson, this is gonna be the son, and grandfather is going to be Skeledirge. I caught the disarming voice there into my Gligar. It's not like resisted, and they got Venusaur at the back now. This is looking pretty good for us. And they had a poison type, so good for Fairy and Fighting, both Umbreon's weakness. So this was a really interesting team comp. And I just like farm them down, shielding once and throwing once. And I just go for the aerial ace here against this son of Skeledirge. Now what do we call keeping or putting the nicknames? Putting nicknames or keeping nicknames or giving nicknames? Right, it's giving, not putting. Or I just go for the aerial ace here from my Mandibuzz. I could have gone for the Dark Pulse, but I had already won this game, so I can just fast move after this. And it's going to be Disarming Voice. We can comfortably tank one. And it's a GG. Moving on to another battle, it's going to be Obstagoon. So every time it's going to be 5 counters for the Night Slash. A little bit of lag early in the battle there. And now I'm thinking, okay, I need to like Water Pulse this guy. And then one aerial ace. Even though if this is in the Great League, Obstagoon is still not that classy, right? So I had to go for 2 moves there. One was Water Pulse, one was aerial ace. And they come in with their Jellicent. Now, okay, I've got a Gligar. Surf would do a lot. It's gonna be super effective against my Gligar, the Surfs. And I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter how many Hex they farm, how much energy they farm. I'm just going for these neutral aerial aces and coming with my Mandibuzz, soak all the energy. That's what I was thinking. And they're quite low there. We still got 2 shield. Well, they still got 2 shield as well, but I'm gonna tank these multiple Surfs. I'm gonna tank 3 or 4 more of those. And they come in with their Gligar, and I just try to catch the aerial ace into my own, because Mandibuzz is my win con here. Now I'm just gonna use my Gligar as the shield or soak or energy taker. I'm gonna soak everything from this Gligar into my Gligar, and one aerial ace would still not knock us out, and just we can reach to another aerial ace. That is if they allow us and they don't let us hit. But at this point we still got 2 shields, and it's looking pretty good for us. Just go for Dark Pulse, and they caught into their Jellicent. It's fine, because their Jellicent's got a lot of energy. Remember, they farmed our Mantine all the way down with those Hexes. And yeah, we can just go for the double move to take the victory. We still got 2 shields here. And they surrender. So it's a GG. Moving on to another battle. It's going to be double. Now, I was already in my mind visualizing the Wild Charge. And I just got to watch out for their Wild Charge. At the time of streaming, I was a little bit lagging, and I was really not sure of their how much energy they their energy gain and their energy farm. I just ended up shielding 2 body slams. So they okay, they baited the first time, so I ended up shielding 2 body slams. Now they don't shield, so this is definitely not gonna be the Wild Charge. This is gonna be the body slam, and we ended up losing 2 shields here. Not the great play by me, and they bring in their Jellicent. So we're 2 shields down. They still got 2 shields. Let's see how this battle goes. This is going to be very, very interesting, guys. Watch. This is going to be the Shadow Ball. I kind of mistimed there as well. a little bit of mistake by me. I come in with my Mandibuzz, and they come in with their Gligar. Alright, a lot of teams running Jellicent and Gligar at the back. Now I'm coming with my Gligar. I don't have any shield, so I'm just gonna soak. I'm like forced to soak air. I don't have shield. So again, Mandibuzz is my win con. Mandibuzz is the tank. The highlight of the video, highlight of today's video is Mandibuzz. And triple flyer team, obviously. All three of all three of my Pokemons got air release, the charge move. An interesting thing is, all three of my Pokemons are rank 1 for the Great League. Yeah, I'm not sure about Gligar, but I think yeah. Not long ago, it's only like 2 or 3 months I caught all these Pokemons rank 1, and they had like 8 or 9 days long event. All 3 Pokemons were available. Like Vullaby was available, Mantine and Gligar were available. So I'm just trying to farm them all the way down. This is gonna be a crazy victory. We were 2 shields down early in the game, and yep, there we go. They need like more than 2 surfs, I guess. Okay, 2 surfs are enough from this point. Yeah, so they will not get to 2 because I already pressed my Dark Pulse there, and which is gonna be enough. This is gonna be super effective against them. Foul Play may not have been enough, right? So Dark Pulse is good move instead of Foul Play. So we take the victory there. That was a crazy victory. Moving on to another battle. It's gonna be good lead for us. It's gonna be Swampert. Again, a little bit of lag. Now I was like out of count there, but it doesn't matter. It's always going to be Hydro Cannon as long as they don't have Sludge Wave. So they come in with their Noctowl. Throw the Water Pulse there. Again, a lag there. What kind of lag is that, man? We gotta name it. Please comment down. What should we name that kind of lag? Like Bullet Train lag. Like Zigzagoon lag. Oh, Zigzagoon lag is kind of funny. It's good. And we take the Noctowl out. We're even on shields here. Both got 2, and they are forced to throw here because Mudshots aren't doing anything, and they're forced to throw before they take the move there. That is why they throw. And I come in with my Mantine. Yeah, throw the Hydro Cannon, please, sir. And they got for multiple of those, and I just go for the aerial ace, keeping in mind that this will not KO and I can tank Hydro Cannon and then farm them. That was what I was thinking, and this Hydro Cannon is still not gonna knock us out, and for some reason they let us farm them down. I guess they were like sure they would get to Hydro Cannon. Oh, and it's a Charizard, and I just bait with the aerial ace. They know we got Water Pulse, and they didn't shield. Brave trainer. But we're gonna win this game because we got 100% health. Mandibuzz, well, with wing attacks, it's not 100% now, and I just play safe here, shielding this one. Blast Burn. Not that one Blast Burn is gonna knock out Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is such a tank now. At this moment, we already won. This area is gonna take their shield, final shield. We still got shield. Even if we didn't shield this, we would have won. Even if the Blast Burn knocked us out, we still had an aerialist in our Mantine stored, and this aerialist is gonna overkill this Charizard from that range. GG. Moving on to another battle, it's going to be Mantine against Mantine. Mirror lead, mirror on the wall. Who's the baddest of them all? The baddest of them all is the one who's got Ice Beam, and the one who will win CMP. Unfortunately, this time they will win the CMP, and I went for the 7 here, and they didn't decide to throw. But it doesn't matter now that they throw the move at this time, and we sneaked, so now we're again even on energy. Now this is CMP, they're gonna win it, and the sad thing is in another area list they're gonna win the CMP as well, which is gonna knock us out after a few wing attacks. Yep, and this area list is gonna knock us out. They win the CMP there. Now, I'm thinking I might be able to farm them down before them getting to the Ice Beam, and they try to push for the Ice Beam, and they could not, so they go down. I have a good amount of energy stored in my Gligar now. So, they come in with their Quaggy, And they will try to go for the super effective Aqua Tail. That is why I decided to catch the Aqua Tail in my Mandibuzz, which does very little damage against Mandibuzz. And I'm going for the Dark Pulse, and they made a beautiful swap, beautiful catch into their Poliwrath, catching the Dark move into their fighting type, which is not effective. Let's just go for the Aerialist. I'll get there before them getting to the Icy Wind and trying to debuff us. That was a good catch, but I don't think that is gonna matter that much here, because they got a fighter, we got double flyer, and they were running double water. Alright, they were running triple water. It was Mantine, right? Mantine, Quagsire, Poliwrath. They were running triple water. We are running triple flyer. So we got the upper hand there. Flyers got the upper hand. We're gonna shield this. And they catch it into their Quagsire. Alright. Now, I'm not going to shield the Aqua Tail because they might be able to reach to Icy Wind. That is what I was thinking. And Aqua Tail not going to knock us out. And I'm going to be able to farm them down. But they reach to the move. Now, if they had Ice Beam stored into their Poliwrath, it would have been a different story. But it's not the same. This Aerialist is going to knock them out. And it's a GG. And now, moving on to another battle. It's going to be fantastic lead for us. And they swap. Yep. They swap. I just stay. I should have swapped into my Gligar, but I decided that I need I'm gonna try for the guaranteed switch advantage here. This way I would guarantee it. Now I'm going for the dig. Still not gonna one shot, but doing a lot of damage, and I can tank those psychic bangs. Like, oh, it's gonna be crunch. That's gonna be crunch, and I was like hoping this Aerialist should KO from that range, and it did KO. So they had a Carbink at the back. Oh, and I've got a very little health on my Gligar. I was like, let's get for another dig, please. No, but we cannot. And thankfully we got Water Pulse. This is the only thing that hits this Carbink, and they'll let it go. So, and the crazy thing is, I'm going to go for another Aerialist against this guy. I mean, another move, and there's going to be Aerialist against this guy. And now they realized that Carbink is their win con, and they shielded it, and they were already late shielding it. And I found this Carbink. And they come with their Ninja Turtle. We go for the Aerialist. Now, at this point, I was sure that I already win, and I try to push for the Aerialist, and it didn't happen. And one Aerialist is going to be like, and they surrender. GG. Moving on to another game. And with triple flyers, we won 2 Carbink teams. And it's going to be Steelix, Shadow in the lead. Man, I've seen Steelix run Thunder Fang. That's like wild against our team. And let's go for the Water Pulse here. Let's see if they decide to shield it or not. And they decide to shield it. Alright, now even if it's going to be crunch, I'm going to survive. That's what I was thinking. And I will get to the Water Pulse. And I did survive, even though we were deep off on defense after that Psychic Fang. And we get to the Water Pulse. Now I come in with my Gligar, and they come in with their Mantine. Now this is not looking good for us. If this thing's got Ice Beam, then it's going to be super effective against both our remaining Pokemon. And let's see what they got. It's going to be like Aerialist. I kind of called it. Not shielding that, and I'm thinking, alright, what if they got Water Pulse? And they had Water Pulse, and I shielded it. It's fine. They would have done a good amount of damage there. I go for the Dark Pulse here. Now we're even on shields. The bad thing is they still got 3 Pokemons. We got 2 Pokemons remaining. And yep, that is still not gonna knock them out. And they come in with their Steelix. Alright. Here's the opportunity to get ahead on energy and far ahead. Because every charge move they throw at us is going to be resisted. That's what I was thinking. I tried to snipe there with a fast move, and I failed there. Now we debuffed our defense. That's not good for us. Let's see if they decide to come in with their low health Mantine. And they had a Poliwrath at the back. Now after I saw the Poliwrath, alright, it's over. It's GG. It's going to be the GG. I throw another Aerial Ace here. Yep, it's Aerial Ace number 2. And they shield it. And I go for another one. I shield it. Now I pressed Aerial Ace there. Alright, so this is gonna knock them out. And Mantine, I snipe with Mandibuzz, and even if this is gonna be Water Pulse, we're gonna survive it. And we throw the move and we take the victory here. It's gonna be definitely enough from that range. And moving on to another battle, it's going to be, there we go! There we go! Nightmare for our team. Can I stay? And I stay. I want to throw the Water Pulse and take the shield and they throw the Mirror Shot there. That's not the good timing to throw that. And we go out and come in with our Gligar. Now here is where I make the mistake. I don't shield here. I don't think I'm gonna shield. Yeah, I don't shield here. If I had shield this wild charge. They had Dragonite at the back. If I had shield that wild charge, I might have won this game. But spoiler alert, we're gonna lose this game. Now let's throw the Dark Pulse. This is gonna do heavy neutral damage against this Dragonite. Look at that. Now I'm gonna let my Gligar go and try to farm a lot here. And the thing here is, I try to farm and we're already low on health. Now if I had shielded that wild charge earlier, I would have had a lot of health and I might have had a chance there. We would get to the double dig and some Mirror Shot. Look at how much energy we got there. We would have got to the double dig against this Mantine. Yeah, I mean Magnezone as well. They let it go and they got good right at the back. It was kind of tough, but yeah, it was manageable. And that is it, guys. I hope you like the triple flyer content. And yeah, definitely weak against Magnezones and Carbings and those Registeels. It's gonna be weak against Registeel as well. I've said it multiple times this video. But yeah, still I went 3-2, 3-2, 4-1, 2-3, and 3-2 with this team on live stream on YouTube. And yeah, if you like the content, then please do leave a like and comment. And do subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. And if you like the contents, then please pass the videos to your friends and family and Pokemon trainers who you know. Do join our Discord server. And if you want your battle videos to be shoutcasted in the channel, then please send me your battle videos. The form link is in the description. And if you want to support the channel, and you can join the membership, or you can support the channel through Patreon. And yeah, do check out the membership perks as well. We got coaching as well. And do join the Discord. And thank you so much, guys.